Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. I'm ready to continue the main story, though I'm also gonna do this thing because I was told it's good to look at the Anonymous One's war. So I will start with that as a recap. Heh. Ooh. Mysterious. Ugh. Huh? What happened? What am I doing here? Why am I lying? Why am I laying here? I remember. We were infiltrating Chernobyl to rescue Dr. Misaki. Ah yes, to rescue me because I am the emotional support doctor and I can't fight. Boss, no, boss, Boss. Hello? Huh? What's this paper? Hold up, it's Rhodes Island's engineering stationery. Who could have left it here? What the hell happened? Whoa, that's a lot of big words, and they're all over the place. Operator whose name I do not know, hide yourself well. I had no opportunity to check your nameplate, nor do I remember your name. Please pardon the hastily scrawled nature of this message, as I am wanting for time. Do me the favor of reading to the end. First, do not fret. You are safe, for the moment. However, you must not, under any circumstances, leave these ruins. The probability of the enemy spotting you before nightfall is quite high. To put it simply, you are at present completely surrounded by the enemy. This isn't the boss's handwriting. Did it even come from Rhodes Island? They sure wrote a lot. Why didn't they wake me up and just tell me? Mr. Vanguard Operator, sometimes, I understand this person who wrote the note. Ooh, hello. Just like how some people prefer texting, aka me, over calls, this person would rather leave you a note than wake you up, my dude. I understand. I understand his pain. And ooh, thank you. Oh man, I didn't expect to get 4K while I didn't even stream yesterday. I thought it would be after a day of streaming, but no, that was a surprise. I gotta make a post. I was too tired today. You came. Huh? A voice? Is it reunion? Shit! No, wait. It sounds familiar. It's that guy from the clinic. Yo, I like this guy's... Is that ears? Are those ears? I like how one's yellow, one's blue. That's cute. That is very, very cute. That is adorable. You have managed to completely paralyze Chernobyl. I am not sure whether I should be congratulating you. We have both contracted oropathy. It truly is you. I thought it was just rumors. It's been years. Bodrokusti? Or is it Patriot now? So, you remember me, General. Were it not for you charging so boldly into the fortress with that shield of yours, Barclay, Semyon, and I would surely have died at the hands of Kashimirish's Silver Lance, Pegasus Order of Knighthood. My warriors are brave. Do not fear sacrifice. Your manner of speech is quite different now than it was years ago. I once witnessed you rousing the troops with your rhetoric, driving even Barclay and Bald Butcher to cheer your name. No easy feat. I like that name. I like that title more, Bald Butcher. Yo, that's a fun name. That's a edgy title. I am the Bald Butcher. I wouldn't mind having a name like that. The infection changed my vocal cords. Now, it is difficult for me to speak fluently. Ridiculous. as is this identity you have constructed. Oh? So, the Northern Tundra Guerrillas. That was you leading them. I never would have imagined you could be running around with dozens of Wendigos. That cavalry commander, Alyosha Bluebeard, he made a bet with me that you would become Grand Marshal of the Ursus army. Just staff captain, General. Times have changed. I was jesting, but your loyalty, your record, and the plans you would devise in our staff meetings. You truly are one of the finest officers in all of Ursus. Man, why do you have to mention staff meetings? I'm so scarred. I had so many meetings, like, this week. Even last week. Pain, big pain. You go too far. I am Sarkaz, after all. If someone like you couldn't become colonel, the entire Ursus High Command should have been court-martialed. Of course, most of them are long dead. Then, I outlasted them. Your colleagues are mostly dead. And His Majesty said, the army serves the country, not their careers. He also said it is not blood that binds the Ursus people together, but conviction. What of that now? I can only hope His Majesty is ready to rest in peace. All of our recent emperors have seen you as nothing more than monsters. You are not Ursus warriors to them. They have done everything they can to oppress your people. That one, more enlightened emperor, has already passed. This I understand. The war beasts of Ursus could drown the world with their numbers. I am not special. Then it is not because of the army that you left. Correct. I do not care. I want only to stand shoulder to shoulder with my warriors. General, sit. Drink with me. I have some from the north. Time grows short. Let us save it for next time. Oh, very well. No matter. Go to 4th Street. Find survivors. Do not threaten them. Minimize casualties. Look for supplies. Our stocks are low, as always. Yes, sir. I feared you dead. Life underground is sort of death. Who I am today has little to do with who I was. You hide here? Less than ideal. Chernobog has long been uninhabitable. The catastrophe makes little difference to that effect. Seems you must leave. The clinic has been extensively looted. We evacuated beforehand, but the loss is still substantial. It was only after I heard the rumors of your presence that I decided to stay here and see for myself. I do not deserve such attention. It is dangerous here. I wanted only to see how one of my few remaining brothers has weathered the years. You did not. Those ties broke long ago. Humph. I will find out who did it. Your clinic? That was an aberration. There is no need, at least with you here. It is very unlikely that Reunion is responsible. I cannot be sure. Reunion can be hard to control. There are some communication barriers. Still, General, you could join Reunion. If Ursus was to be liberated, then the infected and the others could live as equals. Look here. Look around us. Look at this building impaled by Originium. I see it. This was once a shopping mall. All the people in 3-block radius depended on this building for their very survival. The catastrophe destroyed Chernobog, destroyed the fortress, destroyed the city. I do not agree with the methods, but this was necessary. We had no choice. It was not long ago that the clock tower was done up in colorful lights. Another dazzling array hung over the intersection below, bathing it in a warm glow. The infected had no right to enjoy those lights. You want to make the lights glow again, and I simply want to build another market. This is the difference between us. There was a time when you would not compromise like this. Ooh, hello, hello. Perhaps. There may not be such a bright future at Rhodes Island, but I cannot say I feel much for this place either. You simply do not wish to fight your motherland, General. Look at the city. Look at the infected. Look at the mall, ruined by Originium. Look at the dead. And you have never been afraid to get your hands dirty. Correct. Should Ursus move violently against us, we will not hesitate to fight back. But Reunion's actions are rather outside my idea of fighting back. Look at this broken city beneath our feet. Reunion is provoking a war. And how many people would die in such a war? How many Ursus lives would a civil war cost? Imagine it. The Ursus devouring itself, massacring itself, obliterating itself. General, what if the Ursus treated the infected as Ursus? Then there would be no war. Excuse me. What? Reporting in, the leadership has made a statement. Chernobog is now completely under our control. We are broadcasting on all frequencies. The leadership has asked for a situation report from each division. Right. I'll take care of it. Sorry, General. Wait a minute. Does Reunion truly understand what they're doing? How am I supposed to answer you, old man? Or were you not really asking? I guess all I can say is that we're following the commander. No matter what the commander does, we're behind him. If it's right, he'll do it. If it's wrong, he'll change. We believe in Tallulah, and we believe in the commander. We fight for the infected. Got it? Wow, that guy is so loyal. General, Reunion has won a great victory, and yet I do not detect any joy in your voice. Should I be happy? If the Ursus will it, any city will be flattened. Such an outcome is most challenging. This battle, it confuses me. The Ursus response. The war has already begun. There is no turning back now. Perhaps I have been foolish. However, if I do nothing, the chains of the infected will grow heavier. Should we lose our conception of the struggle, we move toward annihilation. So you do understand the situation. You do know what you have done. Yes, we are fighting for our lives. Then I have no further questions. Reporting in. Sub-City Sector 3. Damage report. Ooh, hello, hello. Yes, sir. Spare me the details. Save the civilians. It is dangerous. Protect yourselves. Don't be heroes. Bring a caster. Use drones to scout. That's what they're for. Understood. Right. Where is it you plan to go? Rhodes Island. Ah, I see. Rhodes Island. But Reunion has just attacked Rhodes Island. Why you... Amia and Doberman, I hope they're okay. What should I do? What can I do right now? If they move into Chernobog at a time like this, everyone would view Rhodes Island as an enemy. Why would they do this? Unclear. But there is nothing I can do to stop the conflict. We just had a warrior fighting alone, a sarcasm mercenary, and the one from Rhode Island was also sarcasm. The same sort of misery. There is no difference between them and Reunion. The masses, fooled by the Ursus. But to us, we are compatriots. Huh? A sarcasm? From Rhode Island? But a mercenary. Fights for fighting's sake. Rhode Island's warrior. Has a reason to fight. He lost. But he shot dead many elite troops. The new mercenary captain was at a loss. And the enemy. He led away from the ruins. He wanted to hide something. He did. In the ashes was this thing. Please return it to them. A true warrior with no name. I will. A sarcasm. Don't tell me that was Scout protecting me? A true warrior. Yes, you've said as much before. Go on. 30-some years ago, you wanted to have a test of sorts with me. Now, no longer. My armor, you could not pierce it. It would be unfair. This armor is well past its prime, a far cry from the days when the army performed regular maintenance on it. Is Patriot the leader of Reunion? No, he's not. Tallulah. My armor is Ursus. I am a traitor to the Empire. It will deteriorate more and more. And this is why you bear the name you do. When the Empire has done wrong, you stand up to her. I cannot say, General. I did not choose this name. Patriot. Is war with Ursus the correct course of action? Naturally, our war is righteous. If not, the countless sacrifices were in vain. General, we both know the true solution. But they must not die. But they must not die in vain. Their deaths must have meaning. But you have already risen up against Ursus. What I oppose is the Empire. Not the land, not the people, not Ursus itself. If the Minister of Medicine did this, he is our enemy. If a conspiracy of the legislature, we overthrow the legislature. If the army fabricated resistance, we destroy the army. Tallulah's goals are broad, far-reaching. Mine are localized and specific. The past wars of Ursus were just. Now, the war of the infected is just. I fight for justice. Justice forever belongs to Ursus. Reporting in. We've arrested some Reunion operatives who engaged in undisciplined behavior during the uprising. Here are their names. There were no operatives from teams 2, 3, or 6 among the primary instigators. These are but a small part. Well, I'm afraid. This was a difficult investigation. Many of our comrades despise the Chernobygians. They're hesitant to inform on each other. This undisciplined behavior. They laid hands on civilians. Didn't they deserve it? After how cruel and uncaring they were? Were it not for them, how many more infected would have made it? Please, Commander. They laid hands on civilians? Listen, hang them, the instigators. Have my men do it. Tell them, Mephisto, Crownslayer. Yes, sir. The rest, demerits. Demerits, sir? One more infraction, death. All of this, inform the leadership. Right, yes, sir. Hate has grown too deep. If we don't fight, hate overwhelms. It will blind Ursus. I never imagined reunion was so disorganized. And when you always had such high expectations for discipline, higher than most Ursus. Most of them are not soldiers. They have no training. They must be taught. In discipline, we have strength. As your conflict continues to intensify, neither side will be able to sue for peace. Perhaps you're right. This is the awakening Ursus needs. General, you could help us. I am afraid not, Patriot. I will never again step into a war. Indeed, this is a war. You do not wish to fight. This I know. Ursus no longer has anything for me. Time has run its course. I no longer feel for the country what I once did. Forgive me. The man who stands before you is nothing but a spineless coward. Ooh, hello, hello? No, you are not. Would that my son had lived, I would not have walked this path. I understand you. What? He was a great man. I am sorry. Why apologize, General? You did nothing. I am damned. Oh yes, the knife in your hand. Yes, you adopted the daughter of the enemy commander. My daughter is older. When next we meet, I will bring her. Ha, I hope they get along. We have wounded. Get their blood types. Don't mix up the infected and uninfected. Quickly! You can give uninfected blood to the infected. Who's the next of kin? Forget it. Just get to safety. Move it. Tallulah's attack on Rhodes Island. This misunderstanding will be hard to clear up. I do not wish to fight you if this cannot be solved. This may go beyond what we can solve ourselves. General, it saddens me that we cannot, once again, fight side by side. Listen to me, Patriot. I alone have never been able to decide the fate of Ursus. Countless generals before me have sought to become masters of the Empire's destiny, and to a man they all died miserable failures. Just as the many emperors have escaped the wrath of history, the Empire has weathered its crises and enjoyed its golden ages. The sorcerers can divine the Empire's future. The ministers can plan the outcomes of campaigns. Courtiers can study the shifting catastrophes. I have never participated in any political machinations. Not in the legislature, not in the army. Never. They always embarrassed me with their confidence. Everyone who thought his victory certain saw his dream shattered. Everyone who thought his survivor assured is now dead. Mama, what are we gonna eat tonight? Potatoes again? I don't want to eat boiled potatoes again. Huh? You have to go fight? Mama, you don't have to fight. Uncle, does Mama have to go with you again? I want her to stay. I don't want Mama to go. Uncle, please make Mama stay. When Daddy went with you, he never came back. I don't want to be alone again, Uncle. Win or lose, a war is a war. And where we go, ruin follows. Only ruin. We are but pawns on the chessboard of war. And who cares for the pawns? Who cares to even know their names? You are correct. I am correct. War doesn't care who is correct. Yet you persist. I persist. For what? Patriot of reunion, I ask you. No matter what meaning your war may hold, after however many years this Earth's campaign takes, when you have filled mass graves in a dozen cities, will their lives have meant anything? Will anyone remember their names? Names mean nothing. Warriors don't think of these things. You call them warriors. Sometimes, these nameless people cannot articulate their reasons for joining in battle. Now, they have no chance to do so. I have grown tired of such things. I now wish only to protect those around me. At least this small thing is within my power. To Ursus, to the infected. This is all I can say. I can't blame you, General. You don't need to face death again. Ripathy will kill me, sooner or later. I am a warrior. I want my death to have meaning. I am glad you have a reason to keep fighting. I truly hope you will find happiness. General, listen. I'm here. You don't fear death. If you did, you would be at Rhodes Island. You stay. You listen. You don't fear catastrophe. You want to know Reunion's goal. In fact, I want to know what you plan for the infected of Ursus. Then, I will tell you. You are tired of fighting. I fight for you. The rights of the infected. You and your children. I fight to free you all. You are tired of fighting. Good. Wallow in disgust. To end war is also good. My days are numbered. I will fight to the end. You truly are an Ursus, and this truly is a tragic war. It may come to pass that I never again set foot on Ursus soil. Listen well. Listen well, Bojokosti. You shall not be my enemy, ever. I do regret that I never served under you. General, you shall not be my enemy either. It's late, General. My men will get you out of the city easily. I would not want to cause problems for you with your leadership. You won't, General. She does not care. Splendid. Then I accept. General. I hope, I pray, that you find yourself a true home for yourself. Scout, why did you do this for me? I'm garbage. Why did you think I'm worth saving? What am I even doing? I just got a bunch of great intel off of Reunion, but who am I supposed to give it to? Maybe we got them all wrong? I guess if we could clear up the misunderstanding, maybe we wouldn't have to. Alright. This paper. Were there any orders written on it? I can do it, Scout. Anything you tell me to do. I won't let the boss down. I have a humble request, if I may be so bold. As recompense, I took the liberty of treating your wounds. You are, for the time being, out of mortal danger. So I ask that you entertain my frivolous trifles. My objective for this operation is to rescue the doctor. Amiya is quite insistent on this matter. She cannot be persuaded otherwise. Ace and Amiya are one of mine. They firmly believe that only by rescuing the doctor can Rhodes Island break this deadlock. Assuming the good doctor retains the same mental faculties as before, Rhodes Island might well be looking at a golden age. But weak as I am uncertain. I am not certain I have the fortitude to undertake such a golden age. What does that mean? Over the past 3 years, I have suffered many losses, and bid farewell to those like unto my own flesh and blood. I always believed that as long as one of us lived on, we could someday be reunited. In this spirit, I have served Rose Island. But having lost so much, now I see that even a perpetual pessimist like Misery seeks to bring back the doctor. He believes with every fiber of his being that we are destined for a future of endless victories. That we shall put death and loss behind us. I do not share this belief. It is not that I doubt the doctor's skill. The doctor can indeed tip the scales. Without the doctor, Kazda would be dust in the wind. In fact, it was the doctor who taught me what it means to fight. And yet, with the doctor commanding us, looking into the doctor's eyes, one sees only victory. Nothing but victory. I see nothing, save victory. Well, my eyes are just victorious. That's all I have. That's all I have going for me, Scout. Don't judge me. Nothing else in those eyes. And so, I am left thinking, the truth that Cowsted is so unwilling to reveal, does it have to do with the doctor? In these 3 years, why must we draw more and more crosses onto the photos of our friends? Why do these sacrifices grow more and more frequent? Why do we fight without understanding the fundamental goals of our organization? I dare not speculate. I cannot speculate. If the doctor must be forged in the crucible of war, then we force this professor to transform from an educator and a researcher into a war machine. And as such, it would be a truly grave mistake for us to ask Dr. Misaki to march into battle. The doctor should not command even one more battle, for Rhodes Island's sake, and for the doctor's own sake. Forgive my naivety. I recognize that my ideas are rather juvenile, and have therefore thus far been unwilling to disclose them. I can only imagine how the others would laugh at me. I do not like being laughed at, and I plan to carry these thoughts with me to my grave. But then it came down to this, and I found the hope that someone might join me in taking up this idea. I want the doctor to begin anew. If the doctor could live without any connection to Rhodes Island, if the doctor could stand again, having no memory of these preceding events, if the doctor could avoid walking once more the path of war, then all would be well. I bear only this unrealistic hope. Forgive my verbosity. If you have no interest, then simply forget these words altogether. Right. There are 3 things you may not forget. First, say to Dr. Misaki the following. I will never forget fighting side by side with you, Doctor. Second, my squad. Slink, Peter, Scorpion, Lifa, Milim, Tipsy, Slana, Mimi, Mary, Thumbtack, Mudflower, and Macron. My squad, 12 of them. They broke through the enemy lines and held off their reinforcements. Were it not for them, I would never have been able to neutralize their mercenary commander. However, we lost all 12 of these exemplary operators in the course of their duties. I beg you, bear witness to their actions. Should one ask, you must tell them for me. Well, no one will remember the names of my squad mates. They must remember that they died with honor. They did not shrink in the face of death. Of course, I know many have given their lives in service of the project. That is Rhodes Island. No one's death is unique. We do not fight for any one individual life. To do so would dishonor their deaths. Tell the one who asks, they gave their lives for what they believed in. Finally, you must go on living for yourself. My Rhodes Island brother, whose name I do not know, I have said so much to you. Not that you should go off and die. Life is precious. You must live to pursue that bright future. That is all, my brother. Treasure your life. Why? The doctor. Rhodes Island. Warrior. You can hear my voice. You have a chance to escape. Wait until nightfall. Head south. Avoid the light. You have one chance tonight. Or there are many in Chernobog who need help. You can see them. The choice is yours. Ooh, how are y'all? I'm pretty good. I'm running off my energy drink because my natural energy is kind of dead. Yeah, too much stuff today at work. 3-hour meeting. Big pain on the brain. Though right now I get to look forward to reading my story stuff. And then also, for dinner, kimchi fried rice. Yum. Boss Scout. Our brothers. I'll do it. You know, that was a nice letter. The letter written to him was super duper sweet. Though, the way he said that he wants a, like, Dr. Misaki to not have any memories of the past and to live a new life. I wonder how he would feel seeing the Dr. Misaki now, who slaves away in the base, you know? Doing base stuff, manual labor, and also being obsessed with certain, like, waifus and husbandos. Do you think he'd be disappointed or conflicted, like, oh, I know I didn't want you to be the way you were before, but ew, ew. I feel like he might just facepalm a little bit, like, ugh, the way Dr. Misaki became now. I don't know if I like Dr. Misaki before more or current Dr. Misaki now. The big difference between victory, first he saw victory in my eyes, but now he would see gotcha. Just gotcha, 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 and be like, well, such is life. Gotcha is love, gotcha is life. And this map, okay, there's 3 entrances, 2 exits. I got this. I gotta redo these ones eventually because I feel so triggered seeing this, you know? Look at this. 2 out of 4. That is big pain, but oh well. That's eventually. Also, I feel trolled. I didn't get to raise my thorns yet because I'm having problems getting the drops that I need, so I'm still gonna bring along friends' thorns. I need those drops. I gotta get those chips. Thorns is a hungry boy. He wants chips. He wants to eat lots and lots of chips. I'm like, Thorns, I want to feed you, but I can't yet. The chips that you want are in stock. As in, I can't get them as drops. I keep on getting the other ones. And I know I could, you know, fuse them to make the chips that he needs, but then I'm like, but I might need these for other people too. The conflicting feeling. I forget, what do these things do again? Okay. Oh yeah, they detonate, I understand. I rarely use those things. Ooh, hello, hello? Yep. Oops, no, I did not mean to click on that. Oh, that would have been so awkward. Let me see real quick. How do I want to do this? You know, I'll do it this way. This is fine. Assert dominance here. I'll put her here. Cause she's cute like that. This is temporary. 19, 20. Heh. There. She can heal a little bit, which is good. This is fine. And then I can put her here. On the bottom side, you know, I'm gonna put the lovely Mudrock, because Mudrock is a champ. Phew. Look at Thorns being a boss at the top. He's doing his very, very best. Thorns is a champ. Oh crap, I just realized my Silver Ash is kind of suffering. Oops. Oops, sorry Silver Ash. I didn't mean to let you suffer, my boy. There, you're not suffering anymore, my dude. So I should put other people down too, so I'm gonna be good. And there, that's fine. Heh, heh, heh. Yeah, this looks fine so far, and then... Wait a second, I'm just gonna stare a tiny bit. I hope I don't regret this placement, but you know, for now it's fine. Oof. Oh, they're so tanky. And never mind, I regretted that placement. I learned the hard way. Oops, oops. Uh-oh. I like how that one dude's just surviving, so, you know... I can place this here. There. Just for that one dude who's just standing there. Phew. Wow, it's so nice not having anyone get through, you know? That's such a great feeling. I feel so proud. And yeah, I don't have the foresight. Dr. Misaki has amnesia. First it was victory, then it was gotcha. And okay, 3 entrances, 3 exits. I don't like when there's lots of exits. I feel slight fear whenever it's like that. But no, this should be fine. I just gotta believe, you know? Hello, hello? Yeah, the power of believing. No fear, no fear. There's no fear. You know, which way are you gonna go, peoples? There. I made it fast just for a tiny bit, just to see. And you know, I'll make it still fast just to see again. I think I'll have Silver Ash at the top too. And then at the bottom I can put down... Ooh, there's a guy waving a thing. He's waving around his staff menacingly. He has the bonk stick. To bonk me. Uh-oh. Yeah, that guy gives me slight fear. But this is fine. Even if he does have the stick of bonking people with. This is fine. This is completely fine. Ha ha ha, sobs. Stop waving around that stick, sir. Oi. Can you just stop waving that around? Yo, stop it. Stop it. Alrighty, I got rid of one of the dudes. You know, she can go kind of far. Wait a second, I gotta bring out a healer. I just remembered healing good. You know, healing is wonderful and makes you feel healthy. Just like that. And maybe I shouldn't make it so fast because too fast brings out the fear too. And just in case, and I'll put her here for now. And I should probably bring out some support here too, so Fear, 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 fear. Yeah, a lot of my pulls went to that banner also. I'm still amazed how nice Ling's banner was. I mean, Lee played the most hard to get. But the others are pretty nice about it. And I'm extra surprised how I got the siblings. And even Thorns. Thorns is the greatest surprise I could have ever gotten. Thorns is love, Thorns is life. You know, I think it's safe enough to make it faster. ×2 does freak me out a tiny bit. There. Maybe I should have faced her down, but it's fine. Thorns is doing the thing. Look at Thorns asserting his dominance. As Thorns would do. And oof, heal. Oops. Did not heal fast enough. Oh well. Oh, there's a dude with a shield. The shield dudes are always scary. Stairs. The guy's waving his staff around menacingly. Okay, shield dude went down, which is not too bad. At least Mudrock's a beast like that. But just in case, you know, my bestie Amiya's also good here. There. Yeah, this is fine. It's just them at the bottom, so boop. Phew. Also, yeah, I had to get Dusk her outfit. I got Nia in her outfit too. I don't have Mr. Nothing, but his outfit is very tempting, but nah. Nah. Runner 3, down. Runner 7, destroyed. Runner 8, intercepted. Radian, execute the feint. Use your arts to extend or hit their nervous systems directly. Pull all the enemies. It's so tough. Is everyone okay? No problems yet. But it's really intense. I've never seen combat on this scale before. I'm due for vacation if I make it back from this. Right. I'll approve it. But first, let's knock out this team. Then if you want to raise a vacation, a specific assignment, I'll grant anything. Yo, I'll take another vacation, aka more events. You know, going to like Dossali's was great. Going to visit Silver Ash's place was great too. Such lovely vacations. Incoming. Don't get distracted. Back information. A major firefight by the east exit. Stay calm. Push ahead slow. Don't give them an opening. These don't look like Ursus or Yan tactics. What's going on? Who are they? After picking off Ursus soldiers for years, now we get ambushed? No actual fighting? Cowards! You'll pay for underestimating the guerrillas. Watch the altar. The protection of the captain gave us only... the protection the captain gave us only mitigates its effects. He told us 1,000,000 times not to go near it unless we have to. Runner, get the other teams on the horn. No response? We're the mortars and the devils? Hold on, something's not right. Runner 12, destroyed. The guerrilla fighters are closing ranks. Now's their best chance to break through. No, it could be a trap. Roger, Rosamontes, let's scan the area with our arts. I can't reach it. The enemy is blocking me somehow. Sarkaz casters. They're the only ones who could interfere with arts like Rosamontes's. Then it's up to me. Radian, how long can you keep it up? We'll be quick. I found them, yes. They have a lot of snipers and casters hidden in those buildings. They're calm. Some agitated, but they're not fanatics. They're fortifying that point. Duty. The doctor is right. It's a trap. I'm nearby. I'm coming. Can you do it? Yes. I won't smash the whole building. I'll just destroy the level they're on, so they won't bother us. Amiya, I can do it. Right, Rasmontis. I know you can. Definitely. Amiya, will you pay me then? What? I heard Blaze say there aren't many people who can make you pay them. What is pay fu? Pay fu? Oh, that's what it means. Pay fu? Oh, does that mean respect? Sorry, I'm not so good with the Yan language. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. I don't know, Amiya. Doesn't matter, because I've always pay food Rasmontes. You're amazing, really. I couldn't do what you do. Yeah, chapter 7. And what stage are we on? Good question. Very, very good question. I couldn't bear that loss and loneliness. There's no way I could live with it like you do. Suffer through it like you do. You're lying. But it doesn't matter to me. Even if you're a liar, you're still Amiya to me. Someone could pay fu a person like me. It's like you just said, Rasmontis. You're Rasmontis, so I respect you. As both an elite operator and a friend. Keep at it, Rasmontis. Okay, we'll keep at it. Where are they? What are they waiting for? No, we can't leave the area. We strike as soon as they show their faces. No one else falls out of contact. Hey, is that an enemy on top of that building over there? A cat? Just one little feline? Don't underestimate the cat girl. Runner, tell the casters. The enemy deployed a caster on the building across the way. We've got to take her out. A sword? A weapon? She's pulling them out of the air. Floating weapons? Slice from here to there. Hold it. With my hands, cut with a sword. Like slicing a potato. Like slicing a potato. Amiya's the best moral support, you know? Doctor, get over here. The whole building got cut in half? Rasmontis is destroying the gorilla's ambush point. Watch for falling debris. What the hell was that? Assuming you're talking about Rasmontis' arts, it may be time to explain it to you, now that you've seen it so many times. It's a state of mind she shapes herself. You can think of it as... you can think of it like Rasmontis has a gigantic, second invisible body that cannot be acted upon. Do I have Rasmontis? No, I don't think I have her. It is a formless extension of her sense of touch. She can grab, squeeze, lift up, and toss away. But these arts lack objective manifestation, as opposed to her subjective mind. It can act upon us with force, but we cannot act upon it. We only know it exists with the application of special originium arts. You need not grasp it fully. This is not your area of expertise. Rosmontis was much more destructive before we put a weapon in her hands. A lot like being crushed beneath the threads of a nomadic city. All that's left is a crying young girl alone in the ruins. Under no circumstances can that be allowed to happen again. Doctor, move. I see it. The command group is coming. There should be a waterway under the ruins of the park fountain. They hid in such an inconspicuous place. The story of the ambush on Grey Mane Peak that supposedly involved 7 straight days of stakeout and tricked the strongest of knights may well have been true. Let's go, Dr. Misaki. No time to lose. Rydian, cease fire. Find a good place to hide. I need you to focus on keeping our comms up. Mantra 2. Log all our conversations. Every last word. Runner Group 14. Successfully intercepted. Amiya, Dr. Caltet. I'm ready. Are you okay? Talk to me. Look at me. Good, you're with us. I'm okay. Doesn't matter. You hide somewhere. Don't let them find you. We need you to regroup. I know. We'll get them. You stay quiet. I'm fine. No injuries. A little stone is nothing compared to an Ursus fort cracker. Don't panic. I can stop it. You look for an opening. You. What are you looking at? Too scared to fight us? Whoever you are, you lost the guts to take us on now? Too scared of Patriot's blood? Scared of his witchcraft? Thinking back to the time you fought the Sarkaz, you had them outnumbered. You could have won, but in the end, you just ran up the casualties. But we'll do you one better. You can't break our shields. You can't crack our armor. You're nothing before the undying Patriot. The mightiest Ursus warrior needs no spear or shield. He'll stomp you to pieces. You are nothing. Our fighters will regroup here soon. You can't run. Reunion will put you through hell. Oppressors who enslave the infected like us. You will be swallowed up by the Reunion movement. Reunion? Reunion already betrayed you, sir. Little girl? 2 infected little girls? What are you doing? Out of the way. There's a man behind you, and I'm going to break the device behind him. You think I'll show you mercy just because you look like a kid? Don't underestimate Patriot's guard. We're the Aegis of the infected. I'm here to stop your attack. If you attack the infected, I'll strangle you with my own 2 hands. Then my weapons will talk for me. You're the cat from before. Your sword. Get out of here, Guardian. Tell the others. I'll be okay. That's your job, not mine. You have to survive. Come, try to pierce my shield. Try to break my armor. Amiya, I'm out of options. But he won't die. But he may never walk again. Wait. Go. Stab. You can't. How? You blocked my sword with your bare hands? Wow, he's built different. He can catch it with his bare hands? That is how you assert dominance. My hand? Numb. When did you get here? I never felt... No, oh, I think. I thought that was a building collapsing. But that was you? No. No. You and your team. You're like... a mountain. Rosmontes, fall back. But I... That's an order, Rosmontes. An order.
Captain! You did well. Go regroup. Now you. Rhodes Island. I don't care who you are. You attacked my men. You die. Are you sure you don't care? Very sure. Wait. You.
Wait, does Kaltsit, like, know everyone or something? Man, Kaltsit really does get a... Yeah, go everywhere, huh? Man, Kaltsit just recognizes him, and he recognizes her first thing. Kaltsit's built different. Buljukusti.
You. How?
It's been a while.
You. Dame Kaltsit?
I loved her event, but I couldn't do the ending because that boss fight was too painful. I couldn't beat it. It wrecked me. But I love how everyone thirsted over Kaltsit. Ooh! I get my bestie, yo! More of my bestie, Amiya. Yay! Should become even more powerful. Great job, Amiya. Let's see. 4 entrances. Ouch. 2 exits. You know, 2 exits isn't too bad. Ha. But it is just the slightest bit of pain, you know? Just the tiniest bit of pain. But this should be fine. Ha. Ha. Ha.
Sobs.
Yeah, it should be fine. No fear, no fear. Ha. Ha. I'm just gonna bring a really tough thorns just in case, you know, level 90 thorns for my emotional support. It's been a long time. Buljukusti.
Dame Kaltsit? Why don't you age?
I like how he's calling her out on how old she is, basically.
It's like, what? You don't age?
Kaltsit can be ancient, but look, you know, not a day over. I don't know how old she looks.
Shield guards. Guerrillas. Stand by. Hold position. Roger. Lord.
The way you talk. Is that because of an infected organ in your larynx?
No, just over time became like this. I can't speak smoothly anymore. Dame, I never thought I'd see you again. I remember faintly when my people left, you and Her Majesty didn't stop us.
That was a long, long time ago.
I was in my prime. Now I know, too sudden. I was wrong about the king.
You'll still call Her Majesty and king.
A king is a king. When I left, she wasn't. Now, she has passed.
You still distinguish the king of Kazdel and the emperor of Ursus.
Decorum. War does not muddle my thoughts. Who I served, all gone. Ursus now is my homeland, too. My liege. Buried in Ursus, vast land. Too long, Dame, when we left, my people were not yet withered. Still, it was not long.
You think it was probably at least 2-digit years since he last saw her? Man, Katsuit has the best skincare routine then. Yo, Katsuit, you're just amazing. She's just built different. Is it because of Monster? I mean, I love Monster too. Monster energy drink, ha!
But you, no change. The years did not change you.
Not true. The years have changed all of us. Bojokusti, I'm not the same woman I was before. Bojokusti, why did you leave Kasdel?
Why I left, I think you will laugh. I left because I hated killing, but for my life, I have killed.
All that you've been through has only tempered your will. Your blood still flows in your veins. I will not laugh at you. You've earned respect.
High praise, Dame. I failed to avoid killing. I did kill so many. Dame, this name, do you know how I got it?
Your followers consider you a true warrior, fighting for Ursus. You fight injustice, slavery, bloodshed, and oppression for the future of Ursus. Do you agree? Shakes his head.
Even if war is necessary, such a title is trouble. For many, we started war, but war is murder. The war ends. If it truly ends, we should all die.
But war never ends.
But I will die. But for my death, I want meaning. I want to see, for Ursus, for the infected, another future. I asked many times of my people, Kasdel. You and Her Majesty worked together for many years. She trusted you. So, I too trust you. You led Rhodes Island here, not for blood. But them, those two, they stink of my daughter, her death.
Me and Amia? Yeah, me and Amia. Here, I brought your daughter's candy. She gave me some spicy candy. Mr. Patriot, Frostnova died to test us.
No, no more.
Do you seek vengeance on Rhodes Island, Patriot?
No, Dame, not vengeance. Why take vengeance for her actions? That was her path. She chose, no matter where it ended.
Your daughter fought us with everything she had. She was strong. Frostnova had an iron will. You know, she was strong. Her fight hurt. But yes, she had an iron will and lots of candy. And she approved of us too. This is my proof. Pulls out the candy.
Quiet.
What? Mr. Patriot?
She's so young, only knows blind trust. The truth we believed, in the end, is exposed. Only a few wolves in sheep's clothing.
You. Mr. Patriot, Miss Frostnova gave her life, her arts, everything. Miss Frostnova let go of everything just to prove herself. Her anger, her ideals. Her life had meaning.
Enough. Not your place to say this.
Oh,
Amiya, don't. Say no more. What do you know? If my daughter was not terminal, killing you would be easy for her, like slicing wheat with a sickle. What you endured, I do not care. It means nothing. It proves nothing.
Tallulah has set the course sitting on a course for Lungmen. Yeah, like, did you know that, Patriot? Did you know that Tallulah did that? She's setting the course city on a collision course for Lungmen? You know?
And she is declaring it Ursus territory.
How did you know? ... It seems like we can skip that part. Yeah, you know, if he knows, whatever, let's skip that. Boop. Patriot. How? And then why?
The puppet master has many tools. Puppet masters think alike. But I cannot let you through. Reunion cannot destroy itself. I won't betray again, or they, the infected, the struggle, are for nothing. They die. Even if Tallulah has gone mad, how do I tell the infected their leader is mad, a traitor? How do I say she is wrong now, but once right? How do I say she, who you follow, must now die? I won't let reunion become infected civil war. Then nothing. I will not.
But reunion won't be able to carry its own weight. And besides, Tallulah has been working secretly to destroy reunion from within.
You are right, Dame Couchit.
I mean, yeah, of course he's gonna be stubborn. He's an old man. You said he's like centuries old, right? He's a stubborn old man.
And so, you are here. I prepared to face many types of foe, but I did not expect, in the end, to fight infected.
Is this really what you choose? Bojo Kusti, you don't have to die.
Choose? I have only one choice. To kill you.
Patriot, we don't need to throw more lives away. This isn't like it was... Yeah, this isn't like it was with Miss Frostnova. No matter who wins, this battle is playing right into the enemy's hands.
Wrong. Courteous, this is war. You want me to stop. Why should I stop? I fought far too many wars. As the Wendigo of Ursus, barbarians, flayers, ripped flesh from bone, vicious herds, we cleansed. Monsters, twisted, stinking limbs, eyes in the hundreds, fingers in the thousands, we slaughtered. Warriors, Victoria, with steam armor, Kashimiresh, with silver lance, Pegasi, Laterano, with apostolic gun knights, all of them, we defeated utterly. But we cannot defeat ourselves, cannot defeat the Empire's greed, cannot defeat our people's deaths. We, the Wendigos, are the Sarkas, closest to death. You are stained with my daughter's death. In this world, there are fates worse than death. Why should I stop? Who dares test me? My virtue? They called me righteous. Should I accept? Fate thinks me weak. Do I suffer it? They called me strong. Should I bear it? Traitor, rebel, butcher, guardian. All of them, like Patriot. On the battlefield, they are nothing but scraps. Rhodes Island. You killed her. I'll kill you. It is not revenge. I have no heart for vengeance. My daughter just gave up the fight.
No. That's not how it is, sir. That's not how it is, sir. Sir.
If not, then how? She gave her life, and you still live? I will not give up. I only know what I see. I only know what I hold. I don't fight you for my daughter, but I loathe fate. I will fell it, crush it, grind it to dust. If fate lets you, make me turn. I would rather never turn back.
Captain, are you really going to?
Anyone who thinks me dishonorable, stand now, challenge me. But if you value your life, we part here. I don't want for you a foolish death. I won many times. I know this too well.
You can't. Bojokusti, don't be stupid. You can live on.
Dame, you too have tasted loss, and so could you stand by and watch.
You.
My blood no longer serves her. Yes, my country is Ursus. But when she died, we heard it. That long, long gasp.
So you could feel it. That was the moment with the pulse containing her arts spread through the body of every Sarkaz in the world. It was only an instant, but you felt it. That means your blood is ancient enough.
So ancient that I am alone. I never thought, born in Kazdel, never infected. Then, an old man. I tasted it. Eripathy. Is that right? We all know, Dame. We all know. Things in this world do not happen because they are right. In fact, most things are mistakes again. My men said I can fix them. In fact, they are too many. There is no looking back. Do you fight to this day? For what? You lost, Dame? I think no. I think you lost, and you refuse to lose more. My daughter has passed. I fight not for a death. I fight for the living, for all infected, to the end. Reunion cannot fail. Reunion must liberate all infected. Are you sending messages for him and his men? What will you say to him?
You're trying to set up the guerrillas. You're going to turn the Ursus infected against them, to kill them. Who knows they won't raise a hand against the civilians? I mean, you know they won't raise a hand against the civilians.
Hate is the strongest weapon. It's a killer.
But he won't die. He's Patriot. He's all the greatest legends summed up in one man. I've seen his armor. I've seen him swing a weapon. He can't die. He and his people are the strongest fighters in all of Reunion. You want to kill the infected. You devils never cared about life. But he does. He's Ursus. He's Sarkaz. And he's infected. But none of those qualities push him to do wrong. He's not just Ursus. He's not just Sarkaz. He's not just an infected. He's the Patriot. Just the Patriot. He'll beat you. He'll block your attacks, spit on your insults, regroup the infected, and cleanse their hate. He's Patriot, and he won't die. And you're a bunch of maggots dancing on the strings of the disgusting schemers running the show. Man, such a fanboy. He is such a fanboy.
You're talking like that because you know you're gonna die. And you're definitely right about that. Patriot's pretty tough, but you're not. You're gonna die. So you will not pass. I will not allow it. To go through Central District, you have to kill me. Otherwise, my guerrillas will hunt, and I will be here, strangling you to death. You will die at my hands. Only if you kill me will your value be known. Otherwise, you are only intruders.
What's wrong with you? How unreasonable. I'm afraid I don't really follow, you know?
Of course, I don't believe you have any value.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for calling. I don't have any value because I'm priceless like that, you know?
I don't know how you could resist my people's witchcraft, but you will not survive Roost's tactics.
What chapter is it? 7. You really hate us that much?
I don't hate anyone. I just don't trust you. I cannot trust. Even you, Lord, you brought.
You won't approve of us.
I don't believe in coincidences. War does not care. Not about right or wrong. It does not care about the suffering, or the oppressed, or the enslaved. Off the battlefield, there are. On the battlefield, they are not. You must prepare for the battlefield. Whoever dies is wrong.
I can't understand him. What is he saying? Why do we have to fight?
Fight or be crushed. Resist and be crushed. Unless you defeat me. If fate stands with me, I kill you. Then I shall kill it, so it cannot mock anyone ever again. If fate stands with you, I can only go forward, advance.
All operators, fall back immediately.
I step forward.
Our target is an infected commander of the Reunion Movement, code name Patriot. His armor, his strength, his stature far surpass anything you would expect of a warrior. Originium may have taken over many of his physiological functions. The Originium, in what was once his larynx, is a product of the high rate of crystallization happening inside its body. That's the most we've been able to gather from our intel. I have reason to believe that a typically fatal wound will not do any significant damage to them, as the Originium will grow and replace tissue damage. Wendigos naturally exhibit an extremely high metabolic and repair capacity, and from where we stand, we don't know whether his infection is causing him pain or his benign mutation. But no matter how resilient he may be, we have to kill him. Only by killing him can we get through the Central District, reach the bridge, and stop the enemy's exploitation of reunion. His guards have been confused by his actions. This is our last chance. Dr. Calcet. What's happening? Why? How did it come to this? You know? A mixture of all of these actually, like why though? But what's happening? Why? Why though? We're just a fork in his road. All that we've built means nothing to him. We're a choice. Just like, go kill Tallulah right now. But I think that one carries more weight to him. Might be worth further investigation. To put it frankly, he's looking down on us. Even with Dr. Calcet here. Even the Emperor of Ursus himself couldn't get him to bow his head. Let alone me. We'll have to use his death to open his eyes and make him see all that we've done and make him realize that we're stronger than him. But there's no way he himself could ever change. Everything else, all that you value, is too fragile for him. It can't bear his weight. Helliger from Azazel misjudged this sarcastic character. No matter how noble Bodrikusti may be, no matter how much he carries on his shoulders, he is an indomitable warrior, first and foremost. Frostnova trusted you, so she gave the last bit of her life to you. But Patriot does not. He doesn't trust. He only trusts himself. Even outwardly. Prepare for battle. It all comes down to the battle now. Only war can kill him. Wise choice, Lord. Guerrillas, regroup. You have only a few minutes left. I say no more. I seek no understanding. I only win wars. Defying all comprehension, the monstrously fearsome warrior stands before you. But you remember, there was another monstrous warrior who comprehends everything, standing right beside you. Amiya grips your hand tightly. Aww, she's holding my hand. Rhodes Island. I advance. Hello. Okay, begin the pain. I'll show you, old man. I'm gonna show you, just how epic I am as the emotional support doctor while everyone else fights because I can't fight. Patriot is protecting his troops under his own shield. That is how the Wendigos of the Ursus military fight. If we wanted to sever the command structure of the guerrillas, we must weaken him and break his dominance over the battlefield. However, this is easier said than done. His physique and armor are nigh invulnerable, and most arts and conventional weapons are like mere bug bites to the mighty Patriot. Rout his defenses. Don't let the guerrillas move freely under his cover. Our logistics operators will deploy interference mines to help you. Make full use of your tactics to take him down. Okay, I will assert my dominance on this old man. And his epic shield. Old man. Sir, you may be the shield hero, but I'm built different, yo. No fear, no fear, no fear. No fear, no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear. No fear, no fear, no fear. No fear. There's never fear. No fear, no fear, no fear, no fear. No fear. No fear. Riddle's here just to be cute. But yeah, no fear, no fear, no fear. Oi, Old man, stop walking. Old man, stop it. Stop it. Hey, hey, you stop marching forward menacingly. Can you not, sir? Can you just stop? Oi. My dude, can you just... No. Can you just... Yeah, stay still. Stay still. Yeah, stay still, sir. You know, I'm just gonna put her here. Oops, she's too close to the thingy. Oopsies, oopsies, I just realized a mistake, but it's okay. You know, Mudrock's just built different. She's just here to annoy the old man. She's just trolling him. You know, how one does. Let me see. How do I want to do this? You know, keep this like this. Fear. I don't have Gnosis or Surtur. So, oof. No fear, no fear, no fear, no fear. Old man, stop it! Stop it! Old man, stop it! Stop standing there! Can you just like stop standing there menacingly, sir? Ouch! Big oof! Hello, hello! You know, this is painful, so I might as well, do this thingy. Shoot. Oh well, that's good enough. Oof! Oh no, my boy! Uh-oh. Oh no! I'm just gonna stare. Sir, can you just like stop standing there menacingly? Oof! Just big oof! Dash Wars? I'm not sure. Probably not. Sir, can you just stop? Please stop it, sir. Sir? No. Sir, can you just stop doing the thing? Please, sir. At least he's just standing there, but he's teasing me. So then again, of course, the father is difficult to fight, like the daughter was difficult to fight too. It only makes sense. Sir, stop moving. Oh, this is so painful. No, don't walk up to Thorns. He's beautiful. Don't hurt the beautiful boy. I say as he just insta-destroys him. Oof. Ouchies. Big oof. And now he's just standing there menacingly like usual. Well, I'm just gonna poke him. Sir! Sir, why are you doing this? Sir? Can you just, like, not? Can you just stop, sir? Oi! Oof. You know, I'm just gonna poke him. He deserves to be poked. Nope. That didn't even poke him at all. Sir! Can you just stay still? Stop marching forward. Oi! Can you, like, just not do that? Why are you walking towards that way? That's not a good way to walk, you know? You shouldn't go there. Why are you going this way? Oi! Oi! But yeah, he is standing there menacingly. And now he's... Sir, can you just stop? Ouch! Grandpa, this isn't your house! Grandpa, that's not your house! You're going to the wrong way, Grandpa! Grandpa, no! Grandpa! Grandpa? Well... Well, that's a thing. That was a thing that just happened. That was pain. Ouch. Yep, that was pain. I know, I'm just gonna put him here at this point. My layout is messed up already. Oof. And oh, thank you. And ow, now Eyelash is attacking me. First Gramps. Wait, what? Oh, why are you that side, my dude? Wait, why are they there? Uh-oh. Oh no, that is very, very bad. I did not expect them to start walking that way. That was a no-no. That's a big no-no. I do not appreciate that, you know? Don't go that way, please. Oi. Oi, no. 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 You don't just do that. No. No. No, sir, you do not go there. And that was the biggest no-no. Big oof. I did not appreciate that. Fear. Hello. But oh, that was big fear. To that one dude just throwing stuff at my mud rock. Ouch. My lovely mud rock. But man, Gramps had to just wander off and just stand there menacingly, just one-shotting people and then awkwardly escaping, you know? Why times one? Because I feel slight fear. Ever since Gramps did the thing, you know, there's only fear. Only fear is left. I know these guys aren't as scary, but Gramps successfully asserted his dominance. He truly did. Ugh, fear. Now that one dude is left, he's gonna just slowly walk up and then monster get him. Punch him, monster. Phew. Hello, you hope I'm having a good time? I survived technically, so yeah. Monster hold. Screech! Sniper operators. Keep up the fire on his torso. His armor is already severely damaged. Casters. Keep the other guerrilla fighters under control. Don't let them interfere. Whales. Pull back, monster. You don't have advantage in close quarters. You can't stop him now. Nah, Monster's a champion. Monster's like one of the few peoples that lived. The sword is slipping. Even if I try to hold him, I can't move him. He feels like a landslide. Focus the energy into a beam. Focus. Keep focusing. Then aim the beam at his heart. Hiss. Fire, now! Even that wasn't enough to destroy him. How is he so persistent? Old man, you are so stubborn! Every fight is to the death. Life on the line in every fight, for life will return to the blood, and live forever in another body. Vanguard operators, keep up the pressure. Fall back. His own body will unleash the cannibalism ritual, as if he himself is a gigantic witchcraft device. Bojukusti, there are many sarcasts who would not see a Wendigo like you sacrificed for nothing. No, how can I be sacrificed? I can still move. I can still kill you. My body still hears my commands. I have not yet felt the pain, misery, and regret. Is it enough? Could it be enough? Mr. Mr. Bodrokusti, please stop. Stop this. Fighting more will only bring you more suffering.
Warrior. A warrior should carry all of the dead. I carry their pain, their hate, their silence. If I stop, they died for nothing. Suffering? You should suffer. You cannot defeat me.
Don't be sad, my love. You won't remarry? Don't be like that, dear. But you won't agree with my yapping. You're stubborn as a stone. Have I ever convinced you of anything? You'll keep fighting, won't you? Promise me, Bojukusti. Promise me you won't die in battle. My only hope is that you don't suffer anymore. Just think, after I'm gone, you'll still have our family. Look, our little girl. He's so cute when he's sleeping. Ooh, good luck with your arundum farming. With his 2 little red horns that still haven't hardened. This is life. It's the continuation of my life. A child is the continuation of all the life in our world. I know you won't eat me. I know how much you hate Wendigo traditions. But I do so wish to flow through your life forever. And yet, life is ever immortal. You're withering away. All the sadness is going to destroy you. Her son needs you to take care of him. Lingering here will only be the death of you. No. Bojukusti, you're not a cold-blooded monster. Your love for me is true. Even a misanthropic woman like me managed to return your love all the same. You look surprised. Don't be. I love you, just as tenderly and generously as you loved me. Bojukusti, my love, the family you'll come to have is also my family. That's how I love you.
Helen, I do not deserve your love. I couldn't protect you. I couldn't keep my word. My family, I couldn't protect any of them. I don't deserve love. You trusted me. I broke my promise. I broke my promise, but I live. And so the promise still remains. Because the promise bears hate and regret. Not only the dead. Feline, where is it? Your hate? Your regret? You carry it as you go. The people of the city, the Ursus infected, the world, those who lost their parents, the world, those whose parents did wrong. They are all carried.
Father, I'm begging you, don't stand with the Empire. Orders? The Empire's orders are ridiculous. No, I'm sorry, Father. I wasn't mocking you. I would never. But the Imperial decree is a cruel joke played on all of us. My friend Hector was flogged alive on the bridge just because they found out he had erypathy. Didn't you like his poetry too? Didn't you read them aloud at night and shed tears of joy? He's dead. He's been set down the dark path of death and left us forever, never to return. He was a poet. Only the written word had the right to send him to his death. The Empire's so-called infected decree is just a wicked intrusion into our hearts. That kind of death, the death of the infected, is a disgrace to both those who take life and who lose it. Did the soldiers of the Empire win the Emperor's favor with with his disgrace? It's ridiculous. You were born in Kazdel. You grew up with infected Sarkaz. I know you can understand the Ursa's infected too. Why are you so indifferent? Is your heart made of iron too? Or is it because you, as a still uninfected Sarkaz, have no compassion in your heart? We're Sarkaz. Who's more susceptible to ripathy than Sarkaz? Maybe when one of us gets infected, you'll know how absurd these crimes are. Maybe then you'll leave your path of bloodshed and walk down a path. Yeah, and take a walk down the boulevard of mercy. Fine, father. You're the one and only Bojukusti. If a ripathy won't haunt a tough soldier like you, it'll just have to creep up on me. When it's hovering over my corpse laughing at you, you'll finally realize your mistake. Don't let yourself regret it, father. Grova Ezreal. You were innocent. So innocent. The infected was me. I hid it from you. Father, to the end, had eyes and was blind. Father couldn't walk the right path. I regret. I truly regret. My son. Father killed you. Father let you die for nothing. Father doesn't deserve to be your father. If I stop fighting, I betray them. More. I see. More and more. Mr. Patriot, you have so much regret. You never said anything? You never confided in anyone? I can only bear my regrets. Monster, get back from him. I would think, why did the king, as she was, and like that? You won't answer. Her Majesty's death, to this day, is a mystery. But I know she never ran. Start to finish, she would only smile. If I stop fighting, all resistance means nothing. If I stop fighting, I ran. I cannot stop. We're not related, though? It's kind of weird to call you Dad. You don't look so good? No way. It's not because... My brothers and sisters are scared of me. Hey, do you have any ideas on how I can get them to stop hiding from me because of you? If you do, I'll even call you Daddy. Huh? Threat and... I don't know what that word means. You didn't teach me yet. He told me my brother learned everything really fast. But I can only go step by step. Where's my brother now? Huh? Why are you hugging me all of a sudden? You'll freeze. Are you crying? I felt something drip on my shoulder. No? Everyone says you don't have blood or tears. Does that mean you don't cry? But you're definitely crying, Daddy. I don't know what I was saying. I'm sorry. Daddy, are you crying because you're freezing and it hurts? Daddy, I won't say things like that anymore. And when I grow up, I'll make a medicine for you so you won't get frozen. Then you won't cry anymore, right? I'm gonna grow up really fast. Family? Oh, you mean my brothers and sisters, and me, and you? We're all family? Even my brother, who isn't here? And then Daddy? You're everyone's daddy. Then I'll learn from you and avenge Grandma. I'll kill all the bad people who bully us. I can't say that. Why? You kill all the bad guys every day, Daddy. What do you mean? You don't want me to become like you? Aren't you a good guy? How can my daddy be a bad guy? That doesn't make any sense. Tell me, how are you the bad guy? I hate you, Daddy. If I can't be like you, can I go to the city? Daddy? Can I really go to the city? The candy fingers you were talking about, are they really good? So I can't eat it if I'm like you? Oh, I don't get it. Daddy? I guess it doesn't matter. I could be a good guy or a bad guy. As long as I can be with you, Daddy, and my brothers and sisters, forever. You're my family, I know. My closest family. Obviously. And the second is... The third is...
Yelena. Yelena. My daughter. My daughter. Father couldn't do anything for you. I couldn't do anything. I owe you too much. Too much.
Too much. Too much.
Courteous girl, you are Rhode Island's leader. What is special about you? One of your people told me of you. Your warriors are excellent, but only excellent. They still die. Where is it? Show me your worth. You want to stop the core city, but you can't defeat me?
Don't touch Amiya. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shield shattered. Spear snapped. The huge monster doesn't even flinch. He keeps hulking forward.
Heh, you can pierce my armor. This suit is finally at its limit.
You won't get away.
Feline, you are strong. A threat to me.
Wait, Mr. Patriot.
Only 10 more steps. No need to wait.
You're at your limit, I know. Because you're not a caster like Mist Frost Nova. This is enough already. I've seen everything. In these arts, everything of you. It's enough, Mr. Patriot. It's enough.
What is this? This strike. It's precise. I can't move anymore.
His wounds are finally catching up to him. Budrakasti.
I planned to destroy you. Then the gorillas. In your name. Kill Tallulah. No need now. You won. The right to kill Tallulah.
Mr. Patriot?
How could I? Let the infected be enslaved, exploited. My life. Take it. Use it. It's your prize. As the victors. You won. Dame, please take this.
What is it?
The key to stop Chernobog. If you go to the bridge, you need it.
Mr. Patriot, you... just to... Oh.
No, I did intend to kill you. But now you defeated me. You earned it.
Why would you take it this far?
Because I don't trust you. I only trust war. My daughter was naive. She was soft. She assumed an outcome. I don't. Wait for results. And this is the best result. My men, surprised, did not use their strength. They live. Only I, alone, will die a worthy death.
What happened? Closure, I need the schematics to Bioprocessing Unit 13. Cabin temperature is increasing rapidly. It's an energy leak. Wait, it's changing shape. Why is it progressing like this after 14 hours? PRTS, who was in the cabin last? Dr. Misaki, did we lose someone in the battle for Lungmen? Who's being processed? What? Wait, slow down. Who did you say Dr. Misaki put in there?
Dame.
I'm listening. Bodrikasti.
The Wendigos. Exiled ourselves. Lost everything. But we carry Sarkaz traditions. Ancestors molded me, nurtured me, watched over me. Now, bear witness.
Bodrikasti. I don't know if I'm qualified.
I think you are the best choice.
I hereby witness a Sarkaz, Bodrikasti, Wendigo of Kazdel, betrayed neither flesh nor blood, disgraced not his tribe. He leaves his body with his life under the light, and his soul returns to the warm blood of the Wendigos. This is a curse.
It is not to me. Oh, I feel. My vision begins to blur.
Hello, hello.
Thank you, Dame.
I thought you hated this stuff.
But I am old.
No. Where are we? Ha. So that's how it is. Ha. Tallulah really did betray us. You think we're just gonna stand here and let you kill us?
You can't fight. If there's an afterlife, take your revenge there.
We're supposed to give up just because we know we're going to die? We're going to be killed for no reason and... Don't kill them. Let them go.
Mephisto?
Devils, I'll give you bodies that know no pain. Let them go.
We're a lot tougher than your herd.
I'll share my life with you, and you'll really fight forever. A tireless fight.
Fine. But if we let them go, my people will have to watch them. We're not about to disobey Tallulah now. You crossbowmen, go.
Mephisto? Why would he save us? Is this part of Tallulah's plot?
But why come here?
Because I want to go in there. I want to know what secrets there are. I want to know why Rose Island would bring someone out of here. Because I saw someone coming out of here on the logs.
Mephisto, why?
Would you like to hear a song?
But Captain Foss said, he said...
Yes. I can't sing anymore. Oh, but I can try. It ought to be a lullaby, yes? I don't remember who taught it to me. I've forgotten. It's just... someone in my dreams was humming it. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Hedgehog dolls and little bears.
The Ursus infected. Where will they go? How many stars does the Dark Knight hide? Captain, Captain! Final order. Captain, fight on. Live on. Only you walk your own path. To have a path, you must walk. I will die, but I do not know if I should die now. What is it my death can change? Maybe you can tell me the answer.
Sink into the still dark. Brothers, sisters, young and old, dreams, oh dreams, envelop their bodies. Missy,
What are you bawling about?
I'm not bawling.
Fine, fine. But you're right in front of the door to the LGD headquarters. Probably don't want other people seeing you cry, huh?
Nobody's here anyway.
How about this? I'll sit on the steps in front of you. I'm big enough. Nobody'll see you cry if I'm in the way.
What are you doing?
Oh, well, we screwed up. So we feel lousy, right? I mean both of us, Missy. We both blew it, didn't we?
What do I care? I don't care where she went.
Right. I know. Hey, no hitting. You're going to hit me no matter what I say, huh?
Aw, she's being tsundere.
Finally, my life can end. Helen. Grovizio. Yelena. It's you. I'm finally going home. No. 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 Hallucination. How? I don't need visions. Don't need consolation. Who? Who shows me? Hallucinations.
Oh. How? How did Mr. Patriot break free?
Now I see. You, courteous. It's you. You are her successor. Teresa's lied. The king had a successor. You are the Lord of Fiends.
Dang, Amiya has the edgy title.
Ah. To die at the hands of the King of Sarkaz. How? In the end, I could not escape fate. No, no, no.
Amiya, you can't? Sorry, but Dr. Calcet.
I heard in the past, Lords of Sarkaz gave visions of comfort as favors. Their champions could see great walls or loves long past. Countless soldiers, for these visions, fought ceaselessly.
Mr. Patriot, I didn't mean to. I didn't want the end of your life. It shouldn't be so tragic. I saw it. I saw your 200 years of life. The constant fighting, and so much loss. You lost everything. Hello, hello? I don't want that to be your end.
My end? No.
I wanted to give you a better...
No. My end is not someone else's to give. A vision? No, that is not my end. If it is tragic, then it is tragic. If foolish, then foolish. This is my end. The end I deserve. I lived. I fought. I failed. It's enough.
Why? Why? Why is it enough? No one should have to lose everything like this.
You are still a child.
I'm not a child. I've been in more battles than I can count.
A good ending is never earned. Only children believe in. Happily ever after. You and my daughter are only children who believe in fairy tales. I told Frostnova. Too heavy. Too heavy. I disagreed with her. She was a young girl, only a child. Ripathy, slavers, our world won't even spare a child. Tallulah sent her to die.
Then why not join us and fight Tallulah too?
What can you give me? You cannot even give what Tallulah once gave me. Later, what will you become? This is fate. I tasted too much. I will never bow to fate, even if, every time, fate brings me to the same end. I would rather wrestle it until again the sun rises. But maybe you can change. I fought fate so many years. In the end, I could not win. But you, maybe you're different. Do you have what it takes to succeed the king?
Oh,
Do you have the power to leave alive? Do you have the courage and insight to step into the infinite wilderness?
I can't do it alone. But I'm not alone.
Maybe. Everything is yours. Only you can do it. That reunion, tyrant, fate. You will overthrow them.
Wait. No. Kal'tsil looks up at the darkened sky. Where have I seen this before? It couldn't be. Amiya? Amiya? The Sarkaz prophecy is born out of their collective racial memory. Originium energy bursts popping in areas with high concentrations. The core city is suffering a catastrophe. The Elder, Amiya, Wendigo, the Lord of Fiends? Wait, if this has a direct effect, impossible. The last of the ancient Wendigo bloodline is directly connected to the entire Sarkaz race? The prophecy. This prophecy? Snow? Bodrikusti's cannibalization resonated with all the altars? And what I just added. The Wendigo's resurrection. All operators. Anything he says, anything Bodrikusti says, do not believe a single word. The Wendigo suddenly speaks, his hoarse voice seemingly echoing throughout the entire central district. I see cities, devastated. I see Originium, blanketing the land. I see you, black crown on your head, melting millions of lives into nothing but memories. I see the King of Sarkaz, enslaving all people, everywhere.
Huh? What? Impossible. No.
Patriot, don't believe the prophecy. It's just a physiological side effect of the Originium arts.
But I know all the prophecies come true. And I died at the hands of the King of Sarkaz.
No, thank you.
Dame. No, Dame.
Bojukusti.
Did you not fight against fate your entire life? The young King of Sarkaz. You will be the most horrific disaster
To afflict our world.
She must die.
Or else, the world will die.
I cannot let you live. You can hate me.
The sound of clanking armor reaches your ears. The ravaged monster suddenly reaches out to Amiya.
Amiya.
Watch out! The goddess girl does not flinch. The shadow of death sweeps upon her smoke-blackened face. She does not move. She does not scream. She only stares directly into Patriot's eyes. Yo, look at Amiya asserting her dominance. She's taking her stand and staring. As if staring directly into his soul. At the same time, heavy black blades and shimmering beams of ominous energy pierce swiftly into the giant's immortal body. Still, he remains unshaken. Just as Patriot is about to crush the skull of the girl in black, the Wendigo freezes in place. Something appears to be dripping sorrowfully from his helmet. A minute passes. During this eternity of a minute, there are no other sounds except for the low rumbling of the moving city. Then, the realization dawns. The monster standing before us is dead. Having never taken a single step backward, unwavering for even a single second, in the end, death put a stop to the Patriot's lifelong advance. Amiya's so cool. Oh, yay. I get to make my Amiya even stronger now. Great job, Amiya. Great job for asserting your dominance, you know, as one do. Ooh. 11:15:38. It's like a city driving towards finality. You're hurt?
Don't worry. Just a scratch.
How is that just a scratch? Come here. I have disinfectant wipes.
Look, I'm fine.
Turn your face this way.
Fine.
The wound is deep, but not very wide. It's as if there's a trace of arts. Did old Qian do this to you? That blasted woman.
Ha, it's fine. Girls of her age are bound to do stuff like this.
Hoshiguma, I'm really scared. I'm scared that she'll
join reunion?
Yeah. Nah, no worry, she won't join reunion, she joined me. Though, my Chen has a bikini, but she still joined me. She only wears a bikini though, in my Rhodes Island. I also played with Tallulah when I was young. Even though I don't remember very clearly, I do know that I really liked being her friend. Even if she was bossy and had a temper, she always stood up for us. She never said anything, but she never backed down. She was always the first to charge ahead, and never asked us for help. She beat up kids who were older than her. She was the only one who could get Qian to snap out of her funks. I'm afraid that She won't. I'm telling you, Qian's heart is rarely on the same page as her mouth. But she will always be Qian of Lungmen. No matter what she might say, all of her dreams, all of her goals, her entire life, has always been right here. So, why'd you try to stop her then? I was worried she'd get herself killed, obviously. Swire, you'll have an important role in the LGD after this. As if I could do that. I'm not her. Oh, so you're admitting she's better than you? I just don't think I'm cut out for the LGD. No, Missy. You absolutely are. I'm not cut out for it. Neither is old Jen or Nine. The one who really makes the LGD shine is you. You have to take responsibility. You're the only one who can do it. I'm jaded now, and there's a lot I don't see. I just want the city to become a place that accepts everyone. I feel the same. You. It's been a long time, Miss Swire. Hello, Inspector Hoshiguma. Why is the esteemed daughter of the Rat King at this rundown place? What are you planning to do to her? Let me say this. If you're planning to harm even a single hair on Missy's head, I have no such intentions. You? Screwed up. Maybe. Sometimes we have no choice. I don't think there's ever a time where we don't have a choice. Look up at the sky. It's going to snow. Can you choose for it to stop? Why? Is it snowing? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Daddy's gray hair. Mommy's needles. Crap. We're exceeding the solubility threshold. Manually release the exhaust valve, now! That bout of volatility just caused a violent heat-absorbing effect. If we don't increase emissions, the entire cabin's going to be ruined. The rain clouds haven't moved much either. At this rate, we're in for some major snow. This Frost Nova, what kind of person was she? All dreams sink to the bottom of the lake. 'Tis a reality that even time cannot shake. Damn it. What an ugly song. Damn it. Why was Frost Nova so good at it? I really can't sing well. It's snowing. This old man. His crystallization rate is over 60% now. Even a sarcasm shouldn't be able to move. I don't care for Mephisto. I like his friend more. Mephisto's kind of a little brat to me. His consciousness has already dissipated. However, his iron will continues to ripple from his body. Bulgerkusti. Resentment, hatred, remorse. It's all gone now. The only thing that's left is wrath. The unwillingness to accept Frostnova's fate, the hostility towards Tallulah's actions, the endless longing for Ursus and Kazdel, a fiery and unquenchable wrath for all the injustice around the world, For all those who fell around him, towards those that would play with the fates of others.
To resist fate is to resist everything. Everything that contributes to the idea of destiny. Bodrakusti's wrath scorched this entire world.
This entire injustice-filled world. Mr. Patriot.
Move your hand. You caught us infected. We will complete the captain's unfinished business.
It's enough. Do you want him to die for nothing? He didn't want any of you to die. He wanted all of you to find another path. He chose to die alone so that all of you could live.
Who said we'll be the ones to die? And we also heard what he said. Courteous, you're the source of all the ruin to come. The ancient prophecies have all been fulfilled.
But Frost Nova put her faith in us. She gave me candy.
Still, Frost Nova. And now even the captain.
Of course he wouldn't just buy into Frost Nova's assessment. He just happened to ignore his daughter's opinion because he's a stubborn old man. He didn't go into any of this on blind faith. The decision he made is truly just. And you choose to believe some prophecy?
No, it's not that we believe in the prophecy. We believe in the captain.
Frost Nova's candy was spicy. Yes, I'm finally mentioning the candy! That's right, Dr. Misaki, mention that candy!
What? Yelena let you try her candy?
That's right, she gave me her candy. The spicy candy, which I'll never forget because it's spicy candy. I trusted her, and she trusted me. If you really want to take someone's life, at least be there to see it yourself. Don't blindly follow someone else. You must follow your own will until the bitter end.
Yeah, you must follow your own will until the bitter end. No, Rhodes Island. We get some of what you're saying, but we'll never see eye to eye. We followed the captain our entire lives, but we didn't do it blindly. If, one day, that Courteous girl there turns into a tyrant like Tallulah, we will end you. The captain fought against all those people, against slavers, oppressors, corrupt rulers, and those who brought ruin. None could escape. The captain knew about all the people in Chernobyl who lost their lives to the catastrophe, about all of our battle brothers who died in vain. He had his regrets, but he knew he couldn't escape. He set us free now, though. We belong only to the captain and the ideals he fought for, not to reunion. We will take up his aegis from now on, not as the aegis of the infected, but as defenders of all the enslaved. We'll keep an eye on you, Courteous. If you take even a single step onto the wrong path, we swear to hunt you down. We will treat these prophecies as our secrets, because before that, we have a tyrant waiting for us in the control tower. The person who pushed you into a war against us and brought about this chain of tragedies is the leader of reunion, Tallulah. We're going to regroup. We need to tell the guerrillas the news. As for you, continue to carry your mission, if that's what you want. Snow flakes? This heavy snow. Is Yelena coming to pick up the captain? Amiya, don't be too concerned about it. The Sarkaz people have a long history with Originium. Their memories mix with the Originium and become one with the land, returning to their own bodies. Sometimes, certain tribes that have long passed down these Originium crystals will gather this information in one place. Through the continuous use of arts, this information, mixed together unexpectedly, manifests in different ways. Most of these messages are lost to time, their contents jumbled or outdated. There is no basis for these prophecies.
But they directly affect other people. Like, someone hears these prophecies and starts to try to fulfill them, right? I can't tell if these ideas are just vague whispers, or seeds that can bloom into reality. I really can't tell, but he could have killed me. But he thought.
I'll kill her now.
Stop. How are you so sure that she's our enemy?
She is Kashchi's heir. She'll poison us all, just like that old serpent.
No, you stubborn old man. You're wrong. Even if she's bound to turn out like this in the end, we can't kill her now. Because she's not Kashchi right now. Eh? Who even is that? I can't understand you. All I know is, she's just Tallulah.
Who puts these ideas in your head? It will twist your will to fight.
Twist? As if, old man. This whole idea of a pure warrior spirit? If you really had that, I never would have met you. If you really had that, we wouldn't be able to sit around a fire and have soup like we are now.
You're just 16. Did your soup get cold?
Always been cold. It's better that way.
I'll listen to you this time.
No, father. That's not how it works. If you believe you're right, then, no matter what happens, you should keep on believing that. Because if something happens to Tallulah, that's between her and her people. But reality is just what's in front of us. Right, father? No matter what the future has in store, right now, I am I, and you are you. No matter how much you dwell on it, we are who we are today. The only ones who can change are ourselves, and we are the ones who will make that decision. Let's try walking her path and see what happens.
You'll be a great leader in the future.
I don't want to become a leader. I just want a comfortable life with my brothers and sisters, my uncles and aunts, and you.
I'll remember that.
Are you sure?
I won't forget.
Rosmontes. Dr. Calcit. Doctor. He could have killed me, but Mr. Bodrakusti could have killed me. But I saw what he was thinking. He didn't do it. He stopped himself. At the end. I can still hear him.
Amiya, tell me the most important thing. What was the last thing he said?
I have seen woe and tragedy. I have seen death and carnage. I have seen neglect and blasphemy. But someone once told me, it is all in our hands. If in the future, this is all that awaits us. Oh, little king of Sarkaz, it is all in our hands. If this is fate, then I reject it. He said, he asked, he sighed. My lord, where will you go? Then nothing more. Doctor, I read it all. I've seen everything. I read his entire life.
Amiya, Bodrakusti, he admitted that he betrayed his convictions twice in his life. The first was when he left Kazdel and walked away from his life as a Sarkaz warrior. The second was when he stood up against Ursus and walked away from his life as a warrior of the Ursus Empire. And just now, I'd say he made his final betrayal. He betrayed Reunion and the infected he served, and stopped being a warrior of the Reunion movement. With his death ends his last act of betrayal.
Oh, thank you.
But
He betrayed everything he cared about because he has always stood up for his beliefs. But this isn't right, is it?
This kind of sublime betrayal is a sort of release for those who deceive the world. It is an easy way to move things towards the best outcome. But not for Bodrikusti.
Do you mean that
Speak up, Amiya.
Casdell is Mr. Bodrikusti's home? Even though he's come so far, he's always wanted to go back to Casdell. It's not that he didn't want to go back home, but that he couldn't. He had to pay the price first for his betrayal. Ursus is his motherland. He fought for Ursus all his life and blamed himself for the death of his son. He believed that Ursus was evil, but for the sake of his land, he gave his life, fighting until the very end. He also paid the price for his second betrayal. This time, he had to stand up against Tallulah, but he foresaw that some of the people he strove to protect would die because of his actions. Even though the decisions he made preserved the future for the infected, he only felt pain for the deceased. This is his third act of betrayal, and the reason he was so determined to atone for it. From the beginning to end, this battle was to make up for the consequences of his betrayal. Through these 3 times, fate ended up pushing him further and further when he just wanted to turn back. He hated the cruelty and mockery of fate. He never wanted to follow it, but he bore the consequences for it all the same. 10 years, 20 years. I'd be able to understand, but too much time had passed. After facing all those regrets for so many years, too much time had passed. At the very end, even I could not understand. He could have taken my life, but he stopped at the end.
He defeated his lifetime of suffering, his centuries-old ideology, and his love for the entire world. He no longer followed the principles he had adhered to for countless years. He succumbed to fate. No, saying that would only defile his memory. Rather, he chose to ignore everything he had been resisting, and overcame the final obstacle within his own heart. He entrusted the future to you. This time, he gladly chose to do what he thought was right, rather than torture himself to maintain a certain ideal. Of course, deep in his heart, this part is as you described. It once belonged to Tallulah, and now belongs to you, but it has always belonged to Frost Nova.
Patriot, Frost Nova, Dr. Calcit, Rosmontes, and Dr. Misaki. I will end this war. Right here, right now.
Right.
I'll be with you, Amiya, always. Even if you can save many people, you'll cause immense suffering. Anger. My anger comes from the injustice that fate has dealt to this world.
After countless years, are things finally coming to a head? How could something like this happen? This prophecy, is it not just another fragment of Sarkaz's history?
Core City Warehouse District.
Why is one of Patriot's men over here? This isn't your patrol area. You let him go. I'll let it slide this time. A little warning. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong next time. I just received news. Patriot has passed away.
What?
That's some big news. So, right now, we have no more reason to keep up the charade. Your band of devils smells far worse than any of our Sarkaz. What happened? How did Patriot die? Take care of this reunion scum first. You're picking a fight with the core city? What's wrong with that? Even Patriot is dead. You bastards! I won't tolerate you any longer. If Patriot is dead, then what value does reunion even have here? Gorillas, if there's anything I can do to help, tell me. First, we're going to throw everyone who would toy with the lives of the infected right off these city walls. Mantra 2. Put on the uniform. Closure has already hacked the identification code, so make sure not to reveal your hidden weapons. News of the incident should spread quickly. Should have spread already. What we need now is chaos? No order. Go help the guerrillas. Let the infected, the well-intentioned reunion members, and those who fight against injustice rally under one banner. Just as if Tallulah was unable to engineer Patriot's death. What? What? What did he say? Patriot is dead. The one who was truly looking out for reunion. The one who fought for all of us. Patriot is dead. Tallulah orchestrated this conspiracy against Patriot. She's an agent of Ursus. Who'd believe your nonsense? Wait, Tallulah has been acting strangely. She gave an order forbidding us from maintaining communications in the city. What does that prove? It proves that the mercenaries are going to ambush the guerrillas. I can see their plan. Those lunatics! You... Stop. Don't fight us. If you value your lives, otherwise we'll destroy you. We are the aegis of the infected, and we'll battle every last enemy for our people, even if we have to stand against Tallulah.
For this chapter, I think Amiya and Rosmontis are adorable, especially that scene where they put their heads together. I'm like, oh, it's so cute, and Amiya's basically Rosmontis' emotional support. But gosh darn it, old man Patriot! Oh, he's so stubborn. I'm like, Gramps, stop it. Gramps gave me frustration. Gramps. For Patriot. For Patriot. Things have gotten a bit messy. You should leave soon. What about you? Us mercs have our own priorities. We don't care about Tallulah's plots. Do your best and live on. For the future of the infected. For Captain Faust. For all of our comrades who have been betrayed by Tallulah. For Faust. Patriot is dead. Patriot is dead. Tallulah betrayed Patriot. Tallulah betrayed us all. Are you sure it wasn't an outsider that killed him? I saw someone else kill him, not Tallulah. Patriot plotted with the Ursus army to try and kill the leader. Open your eyes and see the truth. Patriot is the traitor. Patriot must have foreseen this. But his struggle against the storm was in vain. Even the Aegis have adopted his most radical ideals, and not his pragmatic approach. After all this, the core city should descend to chaos. The reunion movement no longer exists. Rosmontis, is this the revenge you wanted? No, not yet. Not like this. I haven't seen the target yet. No. No matter who you face, the outcome is the same. Reunion is just a symbol. No matter who is caught up in it or what they do, they are not an individual. They act as a part of reunion. Revenge will only get you this far. Ooh, thank you. We cannot distinguish their faces. We can only eliminate the symbol itself. Rosmontes, you can continue to carry out your wishes. But do you find this kind of vengeance satisfying? Calcet, am I wrong? I just... It would be irresponsible of me to give you the answer. Only you have the ability to pursue the things that you hold to be true. Rosmontes, I might not be the person who can answer that question. And yes, I said goodbye to Patriot just because of Frost Nova, because that's her dad. Yeah. I like Frost Nova. She shared her spicy candy with me. Anger is entrenched in our bodies. Do we want to indulge ourselves or let it flow and condense into hatred? Or can we turn it into a higher judge that measures all of our future actions and illuminates our sanity? Do you want to distinguish between right and wrong, or do you want to understand the reason why everything happens? The lives and deaths of our operators, the sights that shake you, and the reasons why we feel these emotions. Even if there are certain things that your mind erases, Rosmontes, they will always remain within you. Maybe there are very few things in our lives that actually come down to right or wrong. Remove all these symbols, and only then do our lives have value. Calcet, I'm listening. I want to know the reason. Dr. Misaki, we'll split up for the next part. Rosmontes and I will go to the control tower. Dr. Calcet will take you to the generator area. I won't see you for a while? It's just a few hours, right? By the way, Doctor, even if I'm not at your side, allow us know that Dr. Misaki is out there, fighting together with me. Even out of sight, we still fight for the same goal. I'm pretty happy with that. See you after the mission. Goodbye. Later, Mia. I'll see you after the mission. Bye-bye. Right. Madam Qian may have already been near the command tower. She's always been quick. So we'll have to pick up our pace. Doctor, promise me that you'll stay safe. Our work here only means anything if we make it back to Rhodes Island safely. Be careful, okay? You too, no worries. Calcet will protect me. I trust Monster. Chernobyl Core City, Power Supply Sector, 3 p.m. Why'd you pick me for your team? Our decapitation strike team will be attacked by Reunion from all directions as they approach the control tower. I can't just drop you off in a battlefield like that. When we were fighting the guerrillas, we could retreat and buy ourselves time to regroup. That won't be possible for their team. They won't even have an opening to catch their breaths. This battle has a clear objective, and Amia and Rosmontes' team can no longer afford any distractions. You'll be safe with me. I don't feel safe around you. Nah, I feel safe around her. ... You're not staying with Amia? I guess you're not staying with Amia? We should only take on responsibilities that we can fulfill. After entering the sarcophagus, our communications will only further deteriorate. At that time, we will truly be fighting alone. Wait, Doctor, please stay hidden for a while. Why? If you don't want to, or if you're feeling claustrophobic, I won't stop you. Where am I? How'd I blast my way down here? Is this it? Huh? Rhodes Island. What rotten luck I have today. Hmm? What an unexpected reunion, counts it. You're gravely wounded. What do you go by now, W? Still W. Didn't have time to change it yet. Hold up. Why are you casually milling around a place like this? Don't tell me. The old man's gone, huh? Yes. He died? How is that possible? But then again, he wasn't going to survive this. He never backs down and never lets anyone through. You sound a bit heartbroken. Guess so. That old fella was the only person who made me even give Reunion a second look. Yesterday was that idealist's last. He died a glorious death! You don't understand anything. Are you serious? Let's see. He died a glorious death. I saw him draw his last breath, while Amiya asserted her dominance. Counts it, story time. Do I have something to tell you? You're asking me? You're kidding. How do you have the nerve to stand there, all calm like nothing ever happened? The sarcasm woman glares at me with eyes that I had never seen before. Though she directs her words at Dr. Coutset, her eyes are fixed on me. Coutset, you're working with Dr. Misaki? You? Working together with Dr. Misaki? Is there a problem, W? Of course, assuming you're not like this bastard here, pretending you don't remember anything. But if that's true, guess it doesn't matter. Otherwise, your brain cells got fried. By one of your weird experiments. Well, shit. Either way, I'm the crazy one or you are. But even if I'm crazy, that doesn't make you any less of a loon. You're still clear-headed, W. Let's save the small talk for some other time. Don't wanna. What even happened? Just looking at you makes me want to puke. But even if I'm trying not to throw up, this is just too funny. Counts it. You finally went bonkers too, trying to tame the evil spirit of Babel. Can't prove there are any memories left in this one's head. We're just working together for the time being. Yeah, I'm not the one with victory in my eyes. I have gotcha in my eyes, W. Look me in the eyes and you can tell. This so-called amnesia. How are you so sure that it's not all in an elaborate act? It might have everyone fooled. Yes, everyone. You're fooled too, whether or not you want to admit it. That's the scorecard I got. Counts it. You're a monster, aren't you? A monster so smart that you get a big, bright, glowy brain. And a monster should know better than me what happens when you have another monster around. There are too many creatures in this world that can be called monsters. Throw the word around too much, and it'll end up losing all meaning. Or you've just gone mad. That's a whole different matter. What exactly do you know? There's no place for you to cut in here, friend. When I finish with her, it'll be time for the two of us to have a nice long chat. There's no point taking things out on you. Either you have amnesia, or you're just pretending to have amnesia. But this woman next to you is totally out of her mind. I want to know. Back then, there was only one person who entered the speaker's office and knew Teresa's whereabouts. Dr. Coutset. You know what that means, don't you? Of course I know it. Of course, I know it better than you do. Those were your words. So what's the deal? What are you doing now? Oh, I get it. You're trying to make another exchange. Tit for tat. But it's Teresa on the other end. Those who don't know the truth shouldn't let conjecture affect their emotions, W. I have just a single conjecture. You aren't human. Like I said before, if you'll bargain Teresa's death with a murderer, you're just a monster. You're not human, counts it. I need to know the truth, and before I do, the thing next to you is a murderer, and I'll never show mercy to a murderer. Ah, I get it now. You're bursting with motherly love, huh? W, you said before. We're the same type of person. I don't know where you heard that before, but should you pretend you never did? You and I are not the same type of creature at all. No, W, we are to some extent. For example, you also want to put an end to Tallulah's atrocities, correct? That's true. She's really pissed me off. So I need to get my merc back from her. That piece of shit only knows how to squander her people. Such a spendthrift. I'm worried she'll blow our savings. I'm worried she'll blow all our savings and leave me penniless. Right. So let's deal with reunion problem first. Sure, I got my targets. Wanna hear? First is Tallulah, that disgusting dragon lady upstairs. Next is Teresa's, the one who makes you want to sneeze as soon as you see him. Those are some long-term plans. After that, the third thing I want to kill is standing right next to you. Dr. Misaki. You're only third on the list. I'm only in third place? Aw, I'm in third place. I have to become first place. Just kidding. Half kidding. Huh. That's because I have something to ask you first, Dr. Misaki. I got some long, thorough explanations to pull out of you. At this stage, we have a common goal. By the way, because of what you did to our employees in Chernobog, first, thanks for saving the lives of Dr. Misaki and the rescue team with your deal. Your deal cost us 13 of our operators. Balancing these two things, I'm willing to give you a lift, for the old time's sake. I'll take you to the command tower. Counts it. You really do. You really know how to gross a girl out. I've always found you disgusting. I'll have to rearrange your face a little first. See which one of us comes out on top. Monster. Howls. You bitch. Monster just grabbed her and tossed her out like a ragdoll? I don't have time to play with her. Monster, blast through the ventilation pipes, the walls, and the base's outer and middle protective layers along with her. You old hag. Next time. I swear I'm giving you a slow and painful I'm looking forward to it. I'm surprised you let her finish her last sentence. I'm surprised you let her finish her first sentence. Not like you can understand it. Why don't you explain it to me then? It's not time yet. When you see for yourself, you should understand. Secrets are like well springs. Sometimes they will flow out, whether you want them to or not. What a strange device. Where are you taking me? Will you fill the holes in my body? Or mend my scars? Will you let me forget everything? Just like the other one did for me before? If I was to forget everything, do I want to forget? I want... Can I make that choice? Core City. What's going on? Dark clouds. Is it snow? It's snowing? But it's also covered the sun for me. This will make my next step a lot easier. Ugh, I can't afford to take any more hits. Shh! Are you scared of shedding a little blood? Jian Huijie? What happened to your determination? There seems to be infighting among Reunion's ranks. This is the best time for me to move. Are my hands trembling because I'm finally going to see you again? I must do what is right. It doesn't matter what you are now, whether or not you're the same Tallulah I knew. Tallulah, we have a date. The snow sure is coming down hard. Just like that one Christmas. You've never spoken to me about that. But you already know. Me knowing and you telling me are two separate things. Princess, let's not embarrass Missy over here. Madam Oni. Let's drop the title, Princess. Madam Oni, the Lin family will never forget all that you've done. But right now, I don't know if there will be an opportunity to reward you for it. What are you talking about? Of course you can. I know she'll succeed. Ah, Jen. Ugh. Look at you. Where'd all your willpower go? What are you gonna do? Missy has always been like that. Now, Missy. There's no need to cry. You stop treating me like a child. Don't worry. Everything is going to be fine. But this is the last time we'll see each other. I'm not ready yet. What if I never see that smelly dragon again? That won't happen, Missy. There's this phrase that I really like. It goes like this. We'll meet again someday, somewhere. Yes, and when we look back at each other again, we'll ask about our lives. Why? What's going on? Where are these tears coming from? It's as if someone just told me about a death. Who is it? Everything in this core city has been unfolding according to my plan. Patriot will die by the hands of the infected, and the sarcasm mercenaries will start fighting the ordinary reunion forces. Oh, Patriot is dead? So it was Patriot. A true warrior. Such a name was not enough to describe you. Ursus itself was too small for your greatness. A patriot to the very end. Why am I crying? Is it out of nostalgia, or a courtesy to those who want to kill me? All sins must come to an end. Then we shall see. If we are the sinners, then we will inevitably meet our end. But I shall wait for you at that end. But I shall wait for her at that end.
Why are you here, Kojui? Just like all those decades ago, when people get anxious, they make stupid decisions, and they end up pacing around here. Funny, isn't it? Still haven't kicked this old habit after all these years. Do you know what I'm going to do, Kojui? I do happen to know, all thanks to that niece of yours, of course. You two are both cut from the same cloth of stupidity. Kojui, You are not out here on a stroll. Even if you were, you shouldn't waste my time. Is it ever a waste of time to talk to an old friend? Do you not consider me a friend anymore, Wei Yanwu? If you do, promise me. I can't. I won't promise you anything. So be it. You're not going anywhere today. Don't think so. Yeah, don't think too highly of yourself. That's what I should be saying to you, Wei Yanwu. You've been up in that tower of yours too long. It's bad for your character. Come down and let out some of that hot air. It's good for you. Better not blink, old windbag. What are the two of us but a pair of old windbags?
At least they can admit it, those old windbags. It's hard to imagine. Even the old Patriot can die. Should I laugh? Should I shed a couple tears? What's really funny is now that he's dead, you climbed all the way to the top of Reunion, second only to the leader. Ah, you've really outdone yourself. You should give yourself a pat on the back, W. Clap, clap. Why do we cry? Because even he is dead. Ah, alas, poor Patriot. What thoughts went through his head as he died? And what was it like? Did he die on his feet or on his knees? If even he can die, then who among us can live? Maybe he was the most likely to die. Never knew how to keep a low profile, only knew how to cling to a vague ideal. On this path he walked and walked, until everyone around him was gone. And then he could finally rest in peace. How sad. Wait, doesn't that sound a bit like you, W? Eh? How am I anything like that? W, don't lie to yourself. You're practically the same. Nah, I never lied to myself. I'll never become like Patriot, because I can't. I just can't. Besides, death was kind of a release for him, right? But not for you, W. Death is the game of your life. What doesn't kill you puts you one step closer to death. The closer you get to death, the closer you also get to madness. Thanks, Scouted. I don't know how I would have gotten out of that trash heap without you. Oh yeah, Tallulah. Can you hear me, Tallulah? Knock knock? Forget it, it's no big deal. I just want to let you know. I'm back. Welcome back, W. Is that the end of chapter 7? Did I really reach the end? There's the end. There it is. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Throw open the doors that lead to this world.
I can return her to you, Wei. Stop. Don't do it. Oh? You and your mighty executioners have made my life hell. Of course I'm willing to return her to you, but the cuffs on her body will tear Lungman in half. Damn you. Well, Wei, this is the method used against me, the way you forced me out of Lungmen. But now, our roles are reversed. I'm the guest, as well as the poisoner. Kashe, you killed my brother. No way. You slew your own brother. My role is irrelevant. Yeah, irrelevant. Your brother's tragedy may have come from a unicorn's secret orders, or from the wrath of a lung. Whether it was me who leaked the news, ultimately does not matter. What's important, Wei, The one thing you mustn't forget is that your Qi Xiao drank his blood. You did it. Qi Xiao, the dragon-slaying sword. And who is it that this blade slew? Your friends, your family, your people. Dragon-slaying sword? How ironic that your people forged a weapon that will be turned against its own kind. You've gone too far. Very well. I offer you a choice. Choose, slay me and take back your niece, but lose your city as a result, or let us walk free. Don't draw that sword. You know the consequences.
Grinds teeth audibly.
Relax, Wei. I've let you choose your own fate. If you don't take my generous offer, then you and I both, all of your citizens, and these two lovely sisters will all perish. What are you scheming? Wei, old Wei, I know you well, too well. You've always had a choice, isn't that right? What will your precious citizens think when they hear that their lives have been placed upon a scale? And on the other side is a young dragon whose name they've never heard. As for me, I don't even have a reason to hurt her. Since I was negligent enough to let you step back into the city, there's no reason to let you leave again.
Tao?
Oh, really? I'll kill you myself. Now, there's no need for that. My life is not yours to take.
Yo, not gonna lie, he looks kinda cool.
By the way, you can save her before I put the handcuffs on her. But you'll also have to think about defending against me, defeating me, striking me down, annihilating me, and what I am going to do next. Wei, you're actually afraid of me, aren't you?
She's here.
Finally. I'll kill her myself.
Confessarius, answer me. The leader of Reunion, is there any value in forming an alliance?
Why ask me things that you know very well, Your Majesty? A youth with no possessions, background, or capital cannot possibly seek to take an important Ursus city alone. The uninfected rulers know not what to make of her actions. They will panic, overreact, and try to resolve the chaos through more destruction, and use the chaos caused by the infected as a front. But we Sarkaz know better. What do you think of the team she finally left here? They are unworthy, Your Majesty. As you foresaw, there is no hope for them. They are not trained soldiers, unable to cause the violence that we seek. Eliminating them will not sever Tallulah's power. We lack an opportunity to take her out. Right, Your Majesty. This situation she fomented, and the power she wielded to force the issue, shows that she is no one-eyed leader among the blind, or some pampered princeling awaiting the throne. She is a conspirator. Even if that is the case, I require a comprehensive response from the Sarkaz. In any case, I have two bits of good news. First, we already have a lead on our search for the Lord of Fiends. Rhodes Island hasn't yet been manipulated by foreign forces. Don't waste time. We need her to begin right now. Please do not be angered and hear me out. She is ready. That power is rightfully ours. The true King of Sarkaz is mightier than the heir of any unknown name.
Ooh, mystery. Yo, that is big mystery. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's such a mysterious cliffhanger. Yo, that is pretty cool. I do feel a little bit bad for Patriot, but old man, you stubborn old man. Gramps just wandering around, bonking on my people. Amiya stood her ground. I'm proud of Amiya. Monster eating W, though. Oof. But hey, W got to where she wanted in the end, right? She just had to be eaten a little bit, right? That's all one has to do. It was worth it. So yeah, I'm gonna continue the episode 8 later. That's like a good time to end it, I think. Especially since I know that the kimchi fried rice is done by now. I doubt it takes 3 hours to cook kimchi fried rice. So yay! Yeah, I get to feast. I want my rice. Delicious meal. That's the feast of victory. The feast of champions. Gramps got away at the end though in the fight. I have to redo it eventually. But I feel proud for now. Thank you. Also, thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and epic gacha luck. I will feast now. Heh heh heh. See you later. Bye bye.